Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today. And the New York Knicks have beat the Detroit Pistons 94-93 in Game 4 and take a 3-1 lead. A very controversial call at the end of this game of a Tim Hardaway Jr. shot in the corner off Josh Hart, where there was a lot of contact. Even Josh Hart said there was contact. The referee admitted that there was a foul there. And just, the Pistons, in my opinion, got screwed in this game. But here's the thing I will say with what people have said, and I agree with this. There was a lot of physicality in the game early on. There were a lot of plays for both teams where there was a foul on on many plays. Shots that the Knicks took, shots that the Pistons took, and there were no fouls called. There was a lot of contested shots at the rim in this game where there were no fouls called, and that to me, that's not a very good excuse for missing the foul call at the end of this game. I know the game was physical. The rest, a lot of things go in this game, and let both teams be very physical, especially at the rim. But, you still shouldn't be able to miss that foul call at the end of this game. And if you look, I don't know the referee's name, but the referee behind the basket had a great shot of the whole thing. He probably had the best eye. He probably had the best view in the house at Caesar's Palace, at the whole play, and I still can't believe he didn't call a foul. But this was, I still thought the Knicks played a great game. They had a rough third quarter, got killed in the third quarter. That's what hurt them in this game. That's what let the Pistons back into this ball game. It really started at the end of the second quarter, where the Pistons were on like a 9-0 run, and then they got to the point where they were down 7 at halftime. That momentum that they started at the end of the second quarter carried over to the third quarter. The Knicks didn't even score 15 points in the third quarter. The Detroit Pistons scored double the amount of points than the Knicks did. The Pistons scoring 28 and the Knicks scoring 14. But the Knicks bounced back in the fourth quarter, able to get the lead back, but we saw what happened at the end of this game. That doesn't change the fact that Jalen Brunson was amazing in this game. He had 32 points, 11 assists, 5 rebounds, 13 for 26, 4 for 7 from 3. Josh Hart had 14 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. Cat had 27 and 9, 5 for 7 from 3, 10 for 23 from the floor. 8 for OG Anunoby and Mikal Bridges were terrible in this game. Let's get to that. 3 for 13 for OG, 3 for 12 from Mikal, but both those guys, that doesn't change the fact that they were phenomenal defensively. Mikal, 3 steals, 1 block. OG, 3 steals. They can be absolutely horrible shooting-wise, but still give you a great defensive night, and that's why the Knicks traded for those 2 guys, and that's what they did tonight. Josh Hart had 4 steals. Off the bench, not surprising the Knicks didn't score a lot of bench points. They put up 94 as a team, and they have one of the worst benches in the league. Miles McBride was the only guy to score off the bench, 5 points. But to be fair, there were 3 other players to play for the Knicks off the bench in this game today, and they only played a combined total of 17 minutes in this game. 9 minutes for Robinson. He only took 1 shot, missed it. 3 rebounds for him. Cameron Payne played 7 minutes, 2 shots, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Landry Shamet played 1 minute, did really nothing. So, yes, there were only 17 minutes given out by this Knicks team today. Outside of off the bench, off the bench, there were a total of 36 minutes given out, and 19 for McBride. 17 for the other players off the bench. And those 3 players, Payne, Shamet, and Robinson, only took 3 shots, went 0 for 3. And McBride went 1 for 5. So the Knicks starters are why they won, not their bench. The Pistons, a little different story. Dennis Schroeder and Malik Beasley were great. 6 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals for Schroeder. 13 points, 5 rebounds for Malik Beasley, shooting 3 for 9 from 3. Cade Cunningham had a triple-double, 25, 10, and 10, 4 blocks for him. Jalen Duren had 17 rebounds with 4 assists and 6 points. Hardaway Jr. had 14 points, 18 points for Tobias Harris, 8 rebounds, much-needed bounce-back game for him, 1 steal, 1 block after his horrendous game 3. So this was a great game played by the Pistons. It's just unfortunate that what happened in this game. Let me know your thoughts on this game in the comments section, and peace out.